there has been yet another assault on Shiba Inu, this time from the government of the United States of America. However, this assault has the potential to be the most severe one to yet, which could result in the full extinction of the Shiba Indian ecosystem. During this time-sensitive video, we will discuss the specifics and conduct an investigation into the complexity of the case. I hereby defer. But before we get into it, let's begin the story from the very beginning. It has been 5 months since Shiba Inu engineers came up with the idea for Shibarium, which is a Layer 2 scaling solution that was developed to address the challenges that the Ethereum network presents. Due to the fact that Ethereum transaction costs frequently reach unreasonable levels, Shibarium was developed in order to provide a solution that is more practical and economical. Increasing the speed and cost-effectiveness of transactions is one of its primary objectives. The fees that are often incurred are equivalent to a fraction of a penny. Shiba Inu engineers have been working relentlessly ever since the company was founded in order to facilitate the migration of their projects from the Ethereum network to the Shibarium network. The Shiba Inu project, known as ShibaSwap, is one of the projects that is now being moved to Shibarium. ShibaSwap is a decentralized exchange that operates within the Shiba Inu ecosystem. It gives users the ability to trade tokens and take part in liquidity pools, as you are surely already aware. When it was first introduced, ShibaSwap generated a great deal of attention among members of the cryptocurrency community. The fact that its unveiling occurred at the same time that the Shiba Inu coin reached its highest point of popularity contributed to the excitement that surrounded the endeavor. While the Shiba Inu cryptocurrency was experiencing a bull run in 2021, ShibaSwap played a significant role in boosting investor interest and driving excitement about the cryptocurrency. Shiba Inu's value significantly increased as a result of the decentralized exchange, which provided investors with a platform on which they could trade and stake their tokens. A great number of early Shiba Inu investors realized substantial profits, which were fueled by the enthusiasm that surrounded ShibaSwap and the ecosystem as a whole. Some of these investors even became millionaires as a consequence of the remarkable price appreciation of the coin. As a result, as a component of the ongoing implementation of the Shibarium process, ShibaSwap is now undergoing a transformation into ShibaSwap 2.0. Shibarium's Layer 2 scaling solution offers scalability and cost effectiveness, and this update brings the exchange into alignment with those features. This update represents a significant step forward for the exchange. In order for the Shiba Inu ecosystem to function properly, it is essential that ShibaSwap and other efforts continue to migrate from the Ethereum network to Shibarium. Not only does it ensure compatibility with a more effective infrastructure, but it also places these enterprises in a position to be successful in the rapidly evolving world of decentralized finance. ShibaSwap 2.0 and other migrating projects are positioned to provide better user experiences while creating greater acceptance and value for the Shiba Inu community. This is because they have lower transaction costs and higher scalability than prior. That is what characterizes evolution in its traditional sense. Just picture this in light of the fact that initiatives such as Shibarium and ShibaSwap 2.0 have the potential to revolutionize decentralized banking. The Shiba Inu community is brimming with excitement. On the other hand, just as this progression is beginning to get traction, an unforeseen obstacle. It is the SEC. Yes, you read it correctly. The Securities and Exchange Commission has thrown a curveball at the Shiba Inu ecosystem in an effort to obstruct its migration and progress. And what exactly did the SEC do? Why are Shiba Inus being targeted in such a significant way? Why is it possible that it will cause the entire community to fall behind for a considerable amount of time? Continue to stay tuned as we unravel the unfolding drama and evaluate the implications for Shiba Inu and the investors in the company. When it comes down to it, ShibaSwap 2.0 is just an upgraded version of your preferred decentralized exchange that is now operating on the powerful engine that Shibarium provides. Additionally, this version incorporates a plethora of exciting new features and enhancements that simplify and improve the efficiency of trading and the provision of liquidity. Shibarium's technology is responsible for a number of benefits, the first of which is that transactions are extraordinarily speedy and costs are greatly reduced. In conclusion, whether you are exchanging tokens or adding liquidity to pools, the process is now simpler and more cost-effective than it was in the past. In addition, the user interface is going to be updated, which will make it much simpler to navigate the exchange. Even if you are just starting off with cryptocurrencies. Within the Shiba Inu community, the goal of ShibaSwap 2.0 is to make trading more pleasurable and accessible to all members of the community. However, just as the new edition of ShibaSwap was poised to take the Shiba Inu community to new heights, an unexpected turn of events occurred. The SEC made a shocking announcement. The SEC would be required to register decentralized exchanges that have liquidity holdings that are greater than $50 million. According to the new rule that they proposed, concerns have been raised regarding the potential impact that this restriction may have on Shibarium's expansion, which has caused shockwaves to spread across the Shiba Inu community. The restriction posed by this regulatory obstacle will likely hinder innovation and make it more difficult to create the new ShibaSwap. As we debate the relevance of this rule and what it implies for the future of Shiba Inu and Shibarium, make sure to stay tuned for more information. Therefore, liquidity providers and traders are left to deal with uncertainty and dread as a result of the new CC rule that is hovering over the Shiba Inu ecosystem. There is a possibility that the necessity to register with the SEC would result in increased regulatory responsibilities and administrative challenges for liquidity providers. It is possible that this will discourage participation or increase the cost of operations. On the other hand, traders might be subject to increased scrutiny and regulatory supervision, which has the potential to restrict their ability to engage in trading operations without restriction. Furthermore, the adoption of this legislation will provide significant challenges and potential roadblocks for Shiba Inu and ShibaSwap's development. Compliance with the criteria for SEC registration may prove to be challenging, particularly for decentralized exchanges that make use of new technologies like Shibarium. Adding an additional layer of complexity and uncertainty to projects such as ShibaSwap is the fact that the legislative landscape around decentralized finance is still in the process of changing and becoming more unclear. The overarching problem is that the monitoring of regulatory agencies may have a chilling effect on the expansion and development of Shiba Inus and other businesses that are tied to them. Regulatory uncertainty may make it more difficult for the ecosystem to attract investment, innovation, and acceptance, which in turn restricts the ecosystem's capacity to reach its full potential. In addition, the increasing pressure to comply with regulations may divert resources and attention away from the development of products and the extension of ecosystems, which would slow down the rate of advancement. The Shiba Inu whales and the development team are currently entangled in a situation that is extremely problematic. On the one hand, if they were to comply with the SEC requirement, it would be possible for them to continue operating the ShibaSwap project, which was an essential component in the rapid expansion of Shiba Inu in 2021. Compliance, on the other hand, would come at a price, which could put at risk the decentralization and anonymity aspects that Satoshi Kusama has advocated for and that the community places a high value on. On the other hand, if ShibaSwap fails to comply with the regulations set forth by the SEC, it may be forced to shut down, which would result in the termination of its operations. In the absence of ShibaSwap, which is considered to be a fundamental component of the Shiba Inu ecosystem, the community would be deprived of a useful platform for trading and providing liquidity. Now, what do you consider to be the most suitable option? Should the Shiba Inu whales and the development team make compliance their top priority in order to ensure the continued existence of ShibaSwap, even if it means sacrificing the principle of decentralization? Should they take a stance against the excessive reach of regulatory agencies, thereby setting ShibaSwap